Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome back to the course of Python for absolute beginners. In this video, I am going to tell you how to make a simple calculator in Python by using all those concepts that we have studied so far. So if you have not watched my previous video, then watch those videos first for better understanding and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed it and press the bell icon so you can get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Without wasting any time, let's start. For building a simple calculator in Python, you just need to create a notebook in Google Colab like the one that I have created here. And I have given it name as calculator, and also I have connected my notebook with the CPU. So now this notebook is ready, so let's start working. Here the first thing that you need to know before building a calculator in Python is how to take input from user. Okay, you will take input from user and then you will apply operations on that input. So let's see how to take input from user. For example, I'm going to create a variable, let's say number, and then I will write here input, enter any number. So now how this statement will work. The thing that is written in these double quotes will be displayed as it is on the screen. Okay, and this input will be used to take input from the user. Let's execute this. So here you can see this enter any number is displayed as it is on the screen, and this is the box in which user will write some number. So here I am writing, let's say 35, and then when I press enter, this 35 will be saved to this variable. Let me show you number number and execute it. So here you see when I write here number, I have just written a variable name here, and when I executed it, it showed me the value of variable. But one thing that you can notice here is this 35 is written in single quote. And anything that is written in single quotes or double quotes in Python is considered as a string. But we want a number. We want an integer number on which we can apply some operations of addition, subtraction, etc. Okay. So for this purpose, what you need to do is you just need to write here int and then parentheses, and in parentheses you will write this input function. Because by default this input function will take any input as a string. But if you want to take input from the user other than string, then you need to define it that which type of input you want. Here I want a number, so I have written here int. Okay, so let's execute it. Here when I write, let's say I am again giving it a 35, and when I press enter, now this 35 is stored in this number, but this time this 35 will be considered as an integer. Let's execute it again. So here you can see the single quotes are removed now. Why? Because now this 35 is an integer. But before using this integer, this 35 was considered as a string in Python. So this is how you can take input from user. Now let's start building a calculator in Python. Here for better understanding and for simplicity, I will use only two numbers. So let's say the first number is number 1. This is the variable which will store the value of first number entered by user. So I will take integer, then I will insert this input function in it and enter first number. Similarly, I will use number 2 and then I will write int input and then enter second number. After this, I have to mention the user that my calculator can perform only 5 basic operations. So I will write here print this calculator can perform the following operations. Now these operations are, first one is addition, and for addition the symbol will be this plus, then subtraction, then we have multiplication. For multiplication we use this steric symbol. After this we have fourth one, which is division. For division the symbol is this forward slash, and the last one is modulus. For modulus we use this percentage symbol. And after this I will use this separator because I want to print all these things on a next line, like addition on one line, then subtraction on second line, then multiplication on third line. So I will say separator is equal to backslash n, which means next line. If you don't know how to use these operators and how to print all these objects on different lines, so watch my video of print function in which I have explained all these things in detail. After this, I will need an operator that we have to perform on these two numbers. So I will take input and then I write enter operator. So here you can see I didn't write this int in operator. Why? Because this operator is a string. It is basically a string because we are taking only a character from the user. We are not taking any number in this operator. So this operator will not use this int here, and now our logic starts here. So the logic that I am going to use here is very simple and basic because I didn't explain functions yet, so I will not use functions here. I will just use the conditionals and I will make a simple calculator here. So the logic will be, think about it that what could be the logic. For me, I will say this logic can only be performed on this operator, on the basis of this operator. We can say that if user is saying that operator is addition, then we can add two numbers. If operator is subtraction, then we can subtract two numbers. So this logic can be implemented on this operator rather than these two numbers. Okay. So what we will do, we will write if, then op. We will write conditions on this operator because this operator can help us for building a logic. Then if I say if operator is equal to plus, then print number 1 comma plus number 2 comma equal, then number 1 plus number 2. So what it will do, it will print the value of number 1, then it will print this plus symbol, display this plus symbol as it is because this is written in single quotes. Then it will print the value of this number 2, and after this it will print this display this equal to symbol as it is written in single quotes, and then at the end it will calculate number 1 and number 2 and display the sum of number 1 and number 2. Just copy paste it, and here you can write elif operator is equal to minus. For subtraction we will use this minus operator. After this I will write it for multiplication. Just change the symbol for multiplication. Then division, and the last one is modulus. I will just replace this minus with a percentage, which is a symbol of modulus in Python. And the last option will be else, and in this we will write print invalid operator. If the operator is not from these 5 operators, I mean operator entered by user is not match with the all of these 5 operators, then we will say user had entered invalid operator. Okay, so let's execute it. Here it is asking for first number, so I will say 8 as a first number, then 6 as a second number. Then it is showing me this message. This calculator can perform the following operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. You can see all these things are printed on a next line because I have used a separator as a next line. After this, it is asking for enter operator. I will say for division, then it will divide these two numbers and give me answer as 1.333 to so. Similarly, if I write operator as, let me execute it again. So if I write operator as first number is 8, second number is 6, and operator is plus, so it will give me the addition of these two numbers. 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. But what if I insert the operator which is not available, which is beyond the capacity of our calculator? So for that, first number is 7, second number is 4, and I am writing operator as double forward slash. So it will give the output as invalid operator because this is not the operator that we have defined here in our condition. So now one another interesting thing here is that you can make this calculator for float numbers as well. Float numbers means that decimal numbers, okay? The numbers in which you insert some points as well. For example, what I will do here, I will just write float here. Instead of int, I will write float. So it will work on decimal numbers as well. Let's execute it. So the first number could be 4.5. The second number is 6.5. Okay, now it is asking for operator. If I say minus, so it will give me the output as minus 2.0. 4.5 minus 6.5 is equal to minus 2.0. So this is all about how to build a simple calculator in Python. I hope you got a good understanding of how to build a simple calculator in Python, and I will suggest you to practice it as much as you can so it will improve your logical thinking. And if you have any question, you can ask in comments. I will definitely respond to your comments as soon as possible for me. So this is all about this tutorial. In my next video, I will explain what are comments, what is the significance of comments in programming, and how to use comments in Python. For now, thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.